I don't want to graduate. And now you tell me I finish? Really? I will take you through my day of a student, a master's degree student that has their final presentation today. It's 9 a.m. And today I'm presenting my final presentation for my master's degree. I have puffy eyes because I cried a lot last night. Just because it's the end. And I have a new pimple here. Lovely. Because of the stress. I practiced for the last 4 days this presentation to be under 50 minutes. And it's hard. I did not eat yet and I woke up 1 hour ago. Let me get my banana. So I'm gonna make a chocolate porridge with banana. Here in my little apartment in Bangkok. Next month is my last month. Can you believe that? I have a bowl. I have a banana. I'm gonna put the banana in the bowl. I'm gonna leave some for the topping. Let me put you, I don't know, I guess. Ooh, hello. Oats. Chocolate. Cooking. So I moved to Thailand 1 year ago, almost 1 year ago, from Romania. So it's literally 10,000 kilometers away. But I think one of the smarter decisions that I did in this whole equation is that Thailand is such a cheap country and it's easy to live in. It's safe. I never been so safe as a woman at 12 a.m. than I was now. I am more kind because of the people that live here. I bow every time I say thank you so much, more than usual. And in general, I care about people much more, like around me, the strangers around me, much more than I was back in my country. Especially Thailand, which is like the country of smile. Everybody smiles at you. I had this mindset of like, you go study abroad and you will meet opportunities. And I did not know much back then. It was at the very, very beginning of Harbor Space. I did not know how Harbor Space works, what I'm going to do here, who I am, what I do, nothing. I want to work this hard and I want to put myself out there. It's like impossible to ignore me, you know? It's what I'm going to present also on my capstone. So my capstone, basically, it's about what I do, my business, my personal brand that I'm trying to build here on YouTube and LinkedIn. For the minimum effort that I've been putting into this, it's going great. I'm going to say that. I don't feel like I worked so hard and I got nothing. No, with this minimum effort and the fact that I'm just putting myself out there, and it's not the fact that I don't care, but I've been focusing on finishing my master's degree and also trying to survive as a girl alone. It's a lot of stress, okay? My heart was telling me since I was young that, Mina, you have to study abroad. You have to do that for your life. And I hated the system back in my country. I do not like how everything is taught, and I knew I could do more because I want to be more. I want to do more. I want to be on the top 5 people in this world, right? I'm finishing 1 year of masters with 2 diplomas. It's a pretty nice feeling. First bite. For this presentation, for this 50-minute presentation, I don't have any kind of script. I don't have any kind of notes. I did not do it. But I do practice a lot. What I do is prepare everything that I want to put. I present it once to see, for me to see how long it would take, but also I don't rush. I'm not knowing all the words. I will pause. I will repeat things a lot. I texted my friend that like I did my first rehearsal. It's 48 minutes. And I said, how am I cutting 30 minutes of this presentation? Okay. Some slides need to go because this is a little bit too much and I cannot do everything in under 15 minutes with all of these slides. At some point, okay, I was under 20 minutes. I was 17, 18. I was like, okay. And that's when I gained confidence that I can do it under 15 minutes. The next thing I had to practice was my words. Like, how can I say shorter phrases but keep the essence, keep the idea? At 12 a.m., I was super tired. I got under 15 minutes. I was like, yes, yes, okay, first time I got under 50 minutes, that proved me that I can do it. Let me finish my breakfast and I will take a shower and head to school because of my module. So I have my class first and then I will present my capstone. Hee. Ready to go! Hi. Thank you so much. Hi, Yasmina. Very nice to meet you today. Oh, you asked what do I do? Oh, I'm so glad that you asked. So, hi Yasmina. I am a content creator. I help early stage brands and content creators make videos that feel like stories, not just boring ads. I blend behavioral psychology with storytelling to help you how to grab attention, make people trust you, and connect with you. But more than that, I help you create like yourself, not just by copying trends or using recycled templates, but by finding your own voice and use that voice in the video style that actually presents you or your brand. You know why? Because when you understand how great videos work, you stop chasing virality and you start making videos that actually connect and convert like crazy.
Okay.
So in 2024, I joined Harborspace to pursue my master's degree in digital marketing, and that's when everything started making sense and changed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my capstone. Here you'll see all the juicy digital marketing stuff that we all want to hear about. So let's start with my brand assets. These are the tools that I've been using to build this brand. And I have a little disclaimer, everything is built with zero budget. I spent $0 making all of this. I spent time, money, and not money, time, energy, and passion. So I color-coded this slide so it's not spaghetti here. We all know that video content creation is a very time-consuming thing, and unless you have a sustainable system around it, you'll hate videos by the end of the month, and you'll say, nah, I'm not doing videos anymore. With my Sunday research, I did keyword research, and I optimized everything on my website based on keyword. I don't do much in marketing right now because I don't have time for it, but here I'm master of the first That's what I'm going to do. Before I sell anything to you, I want you to know and think about me. I will top of your mind when you think about videos, when you have about your first and first results. The end. But is it the end? I have one more chapter for you, which is storytelling, which is basically this whole capstone, but I want to show you what you're about to see is a video that I created because I talked about videos this whole presentation and I cannot not show you a video. Everybody expects a video out of me, right? So what you're about to see is a sum up of everything that I've been talking about, and I want you to see how the strategy and tactics actually play in action. So enjoy. This channel is no longer a hobby, it's a home, and now I want to document the journey. The messy, meaningful behind the scenes of building something from scratch. As a student, as a creator, as someone who never really stopped filming. Because present beats perfection every single time. Let's make something unforgettable. Because we can. Woo. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everybody. I'm back home. And I still have the makeup on. I presented. Probably you saw that already. I got so many nice comments and people like with long feedback, especially from the teachers. But I think after what happened after, it's even more fantastic. People clapped 3 times. The video was absolutely amazing. I got 1 subscriber on YouTube. I got 1 more lead for the hook file. And I actually saw one of my classmates talk with other students, Thai students that are going to take classes next academic year. And he actually said to them that they should take my examples of presenting. And they were talking about me, that I should be an inspiration. And the way I'm presenting is a very good way to make presentations. And that was surprising. And that was actually seeing kids having like their eyes wide open. I joined the table, I joined the conversation, of course, and they said, good job for the presentation. They really liked it. And one of them had another YouTube channel. For 20 minutes or something, I gave him advice on where to look at and what are the steps into growing and how to look at the data and what you need to do in order to succeed. And he actually listened. Actually, I want to tell you why I did what I did. At the end, as I said, at the end, I put myself down. Like, I did not stand up anymore. I was down because I wanted to get on the eye level with the audience. Why? Because I was getting personal. So here, we're getting personal. We are on the same level. And I talk about storytelling. And I was about to show the video. I did not want to get as a distraction, like standing up there. I want to be down. So they focus fully on the video, but also getting to their eye level. Basically, now we are more close to each other. I'm not talking from above. I'm not talking from below. We are the same. And I'm here with you. So that was a very tiny psychological trick that I did. I would say, like, when you are presenting, use your space, use everything you can to amplify your message. I used sound for the elevator. I used music for the video. I need to be more aware of my movements, and that's a thing that I need to improve. But the real thing that actually made me grow and get better at presentations was to actually present every single 3 weeks. Because at the end of every module that I had at Harbor Space, we needed to present. My classmates, some of them, I was really inspired by the presentation. They were super good, and I wanted to be like them. Now I became the person that inspired them, which is mind-blowing, because 1 year ago I was the one inspired, and now I'm the one inspiring. Maybe I will do a more detailed video, like studying abroad, what my challenges were, living in Thailand, especially living alone in Thailand as a 23-year-old girl. Like, at 23, I took my luggage and moved to Thailand. This was my journey with my capstone, and these are my thoughts. I made this video mostly for me to see and actually look back and remember the emotions and everything that I thought before and after the presentation. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Ciao!